Make sure I'm not double clicking or whatever the hell. We got double strike. Doesn't matter. Ba-bam! Get out of here, Vivi. I hate you, Vivi Cauldron. I hate you. Good game. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode with Mana Man, and today's juicer is going to be goblins. So we're going to be doing a little bit of goblin stuff here right before Squee rotates. I'm going to have a little farewell here. Obviously, being a legendary creature, we're only doing one. Now, Edge of Eternities, I was in early access, but I didn't have enough time to actually record a bunch of stuff. So obviously, we're going to be a little bit late to the party, and we're going to have some stuff here. Next week, we will kick it off with Edge of Eternities on release day. Don't worry, I got some more stuff, but obviously, you know, this isn't Edge of Eternity, so let's just get right into it. We are doing it just goblins, and I think this is like probably the most competitive version goblins can be. Fire magic and stuff like that from Final Fantasy, and just the fact that Vivi Cauldron is the most annoying deck in the world does kind of take it down a notch. But let's go ahead and get into the deck here. We got Krenko, create X11 goblin creature tokens. You may have heard of Krenko. Obviously, with the Howlsquad Heavy, really fun. I'm not going to go over every single little goblin card because obviously goblins have been around for a while, but goblin Howlsquad Heavy, if you get into the max speed, which we do have max speed with the Burnout Bashtronaut, obviously this has double strike. Now, one of the only quirky things that I have going on for me that probably you might not have seen is the Frontline Rush. Have instant speed, create 2 1/1 goblin creature tokens. Now this is actually really good versus Dimir because you they kind of like want to flash everything in and have the last say, but if you have the opportunity to do this, they can't go for that phantom interference or whatever the hell that is that you go in for this. Like Dimir generally has a hard problem with this. That is our best matchup in terms of the meta. Vivi Cauldron is really hard, but I'll get into that in a second. And then what you can do, target creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Well, obviously if you've got double strike, I mean, that's pretty great. And then obviously with Krenko, you can go ahead and just get really tall. Not tall. You can get wide, not tall. You don't go tall in this deck. Top Dropkick Bomber, we can go tall-ish, being that we can fly. This card is like pretty, it's a love-hate relationship. When it's bad, it's very bad. When it's good, it's awesome because you can just like zoom in over the top with flying, but then you have to sacrifice it, which is kind of weird. But then if you have Howlsquad Heavy, this is now a mana dork, and then the Dropkick Bomber can just get over everything. It's kind of weird how it works, but it is Boros for more than one reason. It is the Frontline Rush. This is the card that like really wins games out of nowhere because people are not playing around this. When you have like when you have a big board and they just leave something unblocked, you can just give a target creature +8/+8. And then like that's it, the game is just over. People are not like playing around this at all. It's not really a commonly played card whatsoever. It is uncommon. Sorry, I had to. But let's say either than that, we got Skrelv. Skrelv, we're going to go ahead and bid farewell to Skrelv. Skrelv is rotating out, which is really sad because going into Skrelv into Shelter by Ghost is just like so good. Because obviously you have Skrelv, and then whatever you're sheltering, you just have sheltering for Skrelv. So you're sheltered by Ghosts and by Skrelv. So I'm going to miss Skrelv a lot. Skrelv is probably my favorite card that's rotating out. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to miss Skrelv a lot. Other than that, we just got the usual goblins here. Nothing too crazy here. We're just going to play some goblins. Let's get into the weirdest things. Vivi Cauldron is annoying. Clarion Conqueror, like I said, if you're a best of one player, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. If you're playing best of one, good luck to you. If you're higher on the ladder, I guess Mythic, whatever, Vivi Cauldron is going to be a problem. So, hey, just good luck to you. But I have Clarion Conqueror in here just to kind of slow them down. I do cut down the Krenkos for the Clarion Conqueror. And sometimes I have mixed results with it. Sometimes it can definitely shut them down. Other times they just go in for the Glacial Dragon thingy or whatever. But I just want to make a special shout out to this card because it can help single-handedly win games if they can't kill it. And then they just can't go for like their VV nonsense. So that's one way to do that. And I really hate that deck. So that's why I got that in there. Let's go and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs that do help out the channel financially, which means the absolute world to me. So it keeps me going, and you know what? There is no Mana Man without the Mana Rocks. It's very cliche, but it's very true. So as we get ready for Edge of Eternities, join us in the Discord. The Discord is in the description below. It's totally free to join. You don't have to become a member or give me money or anything like that to join the Discord. I'll talk to you for free. I swear, I really will. So just keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alright, Slaytanic, how are you doing here? The double Verge is low-key a little scary, because I only have one red source actually, so this Verge is a little weird. But I do have Skrelv. I don't know, we'll keep it and we'll see what we got here. Gotta go Bashtronaut turn 1, right? Especially on the play. Let's just get down our biggest, baddest dude. Not really the biggest, baddest dude right now, but he will be. Alright. The sooner that we can get into double strike with our little Bashtronaut, we're looking pretty good. Bramble? Bramble familiar. Let's go and torch this tower for me. And another Bashtronaut, we're looking beautiful. At this point, I might even swing with the Skrelv. We'll take that one little extra damage. Of course I'm going to be greedy here. Cornucopia is kind of annoying. I don't really want a Frontline Rush, even though it feels pretty good on curve. But if we can get double strike going. Now we're going to top deck into something else. Let's push the damage here. No land, no land, no land. Alright, no land, we're good. No land, we're good. Swing. I feel like that's a little bit better, right? No, it's probably not. It's probably not. It's probably better hold up Frontline Rush for the, whatchamacallit. Either way, it's just, can they clear the board or not, I guess. A lot of times these modes are kind of redundant. It's just, can they clear the board or no? If they clear the board, well, that's about it, huh? That's not clearing the board. That's not clearing the board. We're looking good here. All right, we got it. Yeah, we got double strike here, so we just pump and pump. Send them, baby. Double strike with Skrelv's help. Never a worry, baby. Let's see if we can get into a little Krenko action this time. On the draw. Might be a little slower to boot, but that's okay. Hi, Bramble. Let's just chill. I'm going to go in for two little Goblin dudes, and then we'll go for Bashtronaut into Hordemaster. That feels pretty good. So they got a decent little 1-2 punch here with the Invasion of Zendikar with the Bramble Familiar. That makes me a little nervous. We got a little Goblin action for you, so we're not without a fight. Gotta go Bashtronaut to get the speed going. I don't know if speed's going to matter that much here. We also have Howlsquad Heavy into Krenko, so maybe I am just playing like a dummy. Yeah, maybe it should just be Howlsquad Heavy, huh? Probably should be. Atraxa! Oh god, alright. Atraxa! Hi there. Seem a little emote for that. Wow. Sunfall? Oh, we're okay, not so good here. Hey, you gotta respect it. Ramp, Atraxa. I can dig it. So we know the Sunfall's... Wait, hold on. Can the Sunfall? I actually don't know. Two white sources here. This is green. I don't know if they can actually cast this Sunfall, so... I don't know if they can. So... I can't go for Howlsquad Heavy because it makes a token that has to attack. So... It's pretty yucky. I don't know. Let's just drop the Krenko, see what happens. I mean, they have Sunfall, but, like, I don't see another white source here. What does this thing do? Oh, I guess they can go for Sunfall now, but they have to clear their attract. I mean, we're probably just looking so bad here, huh? Alright, I guess they get rid of their own shit. They even got Shoot the Sheriff here now. I think I'd probably just scoop this up. We'll see what they do here. This is the only reason I haven't scooped is because this is a mercenary. So technically they can't shoot the sheriff yet, which is kind of cool. Is Howlsquad Heavy being a mercenary? I mean, I guess there's maybe a chance here, right? Nah, I can't let that happen. If this was like a go for the throat, we would just scoop, right? So I gotta hold full control. Oh, I guess we don't really have to because I'm not really swinging. No, yes I am because I have to swing anyway. Okay, we'll go for full control here. Krenko, And then now I can go in for this. Bang. Woohoo! Swing all except for Howlsquad Heavy. They just take it? Well, okay. That means they've got a pretty good answer then, A. Alright, I've seen weirder things. I've seen weirder things. Doppelgang, oh my god. Well, I guess we're not, like, dead, even though this is, like, really scary, right? Torch is not looking, doesn't do anything. Alright, yeah, you got it. You got it! Yeah. Can't do anything about that. I think you got it. We'll let them have their fun, though. We'll let them have their fun. Unless they can't kill me here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, let's just swing in here. Unless they're going to play solitaire. I usually like, if they got something cool, hey, we'll let them do it. But they don't even swing? What the hell? I mean... I don't know. Hold on. How many lands you got there, my friend? Time out. Time out. How many lands you got there? 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Well, I can't. I think I gotta do this right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. If we come out with this, I'll literally crap my pants. There's like no way. I want to conceal this for as long as possible. So I have to keep the Howlsquad Heavy back. And then we just cast this, right? As long as we can get one Frontline Rush in, I think we might have this. And then we go for Sunspine Lynx. 4 blockers. 5 attackers. I haven't done the math, but math is for blockers, baby. No way! Oh my god. No way. Oh my god, I can't believe this. No way they're letting me do this. Frontline Rush. So now we just hit anything. Wow, I cannot believe it. So they hit the Doppelgang and the Sunspine Lynx with the Doppelgang, and all these everywhere tokens are just gonna burn them for the win. I cannot believe we ended up stealing that. That is absolutely diabolically insane. AB Fly, Kamazuka. Man, one land though. One land, man, it's tough. We do have a lot of things to play, but we have 2 3-drops in the hand. I think I'm going to have to be a little bit more passive. Hopefully I don't die here. Krenko, I think you got to go, buddy. It's either Krenko, and then you're left with 2 lands, which is kind of rough, or you get rid of Krenko, then you have 3 lands. So now you have like too many lands, so... Oh my god! God! Gag me with a sock. You just know, I'm telling you, it's close. It's close to tier 0. It's starting to become... It's starting to become a problem. So I can pop up with a really good concept for Almighty Ramp. I like it. I love it. I like it. I love it, baby. Love to hear the Almighty Ramp. I don't know. I guess we just trade while we have the shot, right? Got the Bashtronaut. In case they do swing in here. I truly don't think it's as bad as Corey Steelcutter. But my god, is VV Cauldron just dominating the ladder on levels that are just so annoying. This is what's so crazy. Like I said, I know I'm kind of just like saying the same thing over and over, so sorry, but when you start seeing the same deck and it's just crushing, and it's almost like you're facing it over and over and over at 89%. It was Corey Steel vibes. It really was. Fortunately, we do got the Dropkick Bomber, so I mean, this buffs the board. I mean, we're just gonna have to. Don't really want to give anything flying though, really, right? Because I have to sacrifice it, so let's not do that. Let's not sacrifice our stuff. Oh, let me see what you got here. Green, tap creatures for man. Black, graveyard to the battlefield. Blue, costs 1 less mana. Red, treasure tokens, but I can't think of how to do with white. There's Kenrith. That's all I know. Kenrith does everything in white colors. Right? Yeah, Kenrith is the 5-drop, the white 5-drop that does like pretty much everything in every sort of like mana color. I don't know his other name, but I don't know his maiden name or whatever. Kenrith. Alright, no Cauldron. Come on, no Cauldron, please. This is within reason. This is within reason. Alright, hold on. Can we fly yet? Not really. I think I have to ghost the Bashtronaut so I can swing safely with Bashtronaut. I'm actually going to do the Mako. Well, A, it's stronger, and when it comes back, it doesn't get the +1/+1 counters, so... Sure. Now, the only question is with the Bomber. Do I want to, like, fly, make these fly? I guess we do it once, and then we pump the Bashtronaut once, I guess. So we got to sacrifice this whenever it deals combat damage, which is not great. So this is kind of an awkward card, but... It's a little awkward sometimes. Well, no, not you, not you. Oh, that was almost a misclick here. And then we just bump this. We're 1 off from being able to have double strike, and then we have to sack this. It feels kind of weird, but like, I don't know. Alright, please don't VV Cauldron Infinite me. 1 time, baby. Don't do it. Solid 8 cards to make it easier to summon or play spells. What's the ability where you can tap creatures to pay? Oh, Convoke. Where you tap creatures to pay for the mana costs, it's Convoke. C-O-N-V-O-K-E. Okay, so now they get back their little Mako, but at least it's the little dude, you know? Okay, okay. Let's get the Howlsquad Heavy down. And to see, this is... Sometimes this Dropkick Bomber is so awkward, because, like, what do you... Like, I don't really want to, like, make things fly. I mean... It is pretty good. I mean, it could just be a land, you know, but... We're 1 off from being able to do lethal. I don't know if we have, like, much else of a choice, right? Like... I don't think we got much of a choice. I'm gonna try it out here. Tyler, what's going on here? Boros up. Yeah, we're playing Goblin Boros. I'm trying to, like, correct it. We're trying not to die to VV Cauldron. You'll have to check. Yeah, check Convoke. C-O-N-V-O-K-E. So we're getting abraded. Sad, sad. Tyler, I don't know. I don't know if you faced the ladder lately, but VV Cauldron is everywhere, man. It is tough out here. It's tough. I'm hoping Edge of Eternities does a little bit of a shake-up, because it is rufferoni and cheese out here. Alright. I think... That was kind of our win condition, eh? Flood Moss, sure, whatever. I don't want to say whatever, but, you know. Let's try it again. Rar. I guess there's a chance that they've like let it go through. I don't think I can really do this, right? I mean, we could trade with the Tursa. But this is, I think I'd rather just go wide. We're kind of running on fumes here, so. Oh, it's everywhere, just being a random encounter deck. Yeah, that deck's pretty good. That deck actually is pretty good. Yeah, it is everywhere. It really is. Yeah, Vivi was just a mistake. Gosh dang, man. It was just a mistake of a card, sadly. Guess we'll just go wide. I guess there's a chance here, right? This is basically it, and ta-da-da-da, it's a land! Yay! If this was just like anything else, we give it everything. Oh my god, what a nightmare, man. Oh man. What do we even do here? Ah, I just want to scream. God, man. It's always VV Cauldron. We always run bad on VV Cauldron as well. Oh, man. That's the game. I mean, I feel like it's probably the game. I'm going to hold it full control to make them think I got something here. I don't. God, I want to scream. If we just top deck into anything, I feel like we've been running so fucking atrociously goddamn fucking bad. Versus this deck. It's only versus VV Cauldron too. I feel like we actually get like pretty lucky relatively speaking versus a lot of other decks here. There's the Cauldron. You got a VV. Where's the VV? Do you have a VV in here? No VV. Gotta swing. Hope they don't block. If they don't block, there's a chance. And if there's a chance, we're trying it. Double block and we scoop the hell out of here. You got it. So I don't have any graveyard stuff, and that's generally a problem. So we gotta go fast. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, we gotta go fast. Here we go. Bashtronaut, let's go. Go fast, baby. Fast, fast. Eidetic Memory. Okay, I guess it's better than Cauldron. It's better than Cauldron, I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna go Searslicer Goblin. I want to keep the Frontline Rush to actually finish them off, if possible. I gotta be careful because they obviously have fire magic. Like, we know they have fire magic. So now Prof is obviously concerning. There's the VV. Alright, so now we gotta look out for VV. VV is in the grave. I repeat, VV is in the grave. And now FOMO is out of torch range. How lovely. Don't have much else of a choice here. Just kind of swing in and then just do the torch, I guess. Yep, you got Menace, so we're good there. Yep. It's basically all I got. Hordemaster snags a land, but kind of whatever. I guess the land's probably okay if I go for double this, but if they go for creature into Cauldron, maybe not over. Yeah, alright. At least they have to tap out for this, I guess. But now this thing is literally just a bazillion. Oh, we got the Conqueror. We got the Conqueror. Obviously, it could just die, but this is at least a good speed bump, I think. I think we just go for it, right? Let's swing in and then just drop Conqueror. Max speed, baby. Let's drop it. Clarion Conqueror. Even if they do have VV, I feel like it's basically impossible. You know they probably have a VV. Winter Night Stories, that's not VV. It's not a Cauldron, excuse me. But they do have, like, what, Delirium and whatever the hell now. But as long as they don't drop a VV Cauldron, and even if they did, we're probably looking okay here. How many cards have you drawn? Because they're going to get, like, a bazillion counters here, right? No. If they swing again, hold on, we might be good here. They're tapped out. I think they're actually tapped out. They don't have the VV. We got the Clarion Conqueror. Did they drop their land? Hold on, did we do it? Did we do it? Did we conquer Vivi? I think we may have. I think we may have. I think we did it! I think we did it! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got Double Strike Menace, and then we go in for Frontline Rush. Let's go ahead. We gotta put down the little shrimp scamperoni. Just, hey, all you're there to do is to buff up Frontline Rush. And now we swing in with the Conqueror with flying to stun the Vivi. Bashtronaut, get in there. Frontline Rush, buff us up to 4-4. Make sure I'm not double clicking or whatever the hell. We got Double Strike, doesn't matter. Ba-bam! Get out of here, Vivi! I hate you, Vivi Cauldron. I hate you. Good game. Hello, Shadow. Here we go. The pump on the scap with the probably did. Yeah, you're probably right. I may have. They could have been holding up some sort of instant though, but I don't even know if they held priority or not. They probably didn't. I trust you. You're my watching eyes. You always know the correct optimal plays. Torch a tower. Gross. All right. Do I go Searslicer or Hordemaster? I feel like Hordemaster's pretty good, but I mean, I guess we'll just go Searslicer, baby. You have time to do math exactly. Yeah, math's for blockers. Math's for blockers. Don't worry about it. Do not kill my little goblin. Come on. Look how cute he is. He just got like a molten lava thing here. Just trying to like, what's that called? Brand new? I think we go double weenies. Come on, double weenies, baby. This feels like a deck that probably runs Fire Magic. I feel like Fire Magic single-handedly made goblins like so much worse as an archetype. Just have some really good stuff in various Twitch stats regarding MTG. Haven't we all? Haven't we all? We could go for Searslicer, but I want to just kind of be aggressive here. If we have double Hordemaster, let's go Searslicer. Let's just go Searslicer and then get this going. And then we can go for double Hordemaster. And by that time, if they've gotten rid of my stuff, then we just, well, take the L here. So yeah, we got Torch the Tower. This feels more like a FOMO deck. So fortunately, they are on a little bit of a slower start, obviously. Now we got the Frontline Rush. There's no way we make use of that very well. I could go for Fanatical Firebrand, pop you, then go for Torch, but we waste a lot of resources doing that. Like a lot. 4 toughness, how do I get over that? I've never been so stumped by 4 toughness before. I'm doing it. I think we do this, leave Firebrand back so that we can pop the FOMO if they go for it. I guess. Use the rush as a combat trick. Yeah, I kind of want to like sneak attack them for the win though. Next turn. It's like I mean, there's like not a guarantee that they block, but you're not wrong. Like that is definitely one of the main options here. So now that's definitely the thing I'm gonna do next turn. If they don't sweep me. Like I said, Fire Magic is usually more of a sideboard card, so you usually don't have to worry about that game 1. But God, Fire Magic, it's the instant speed thing that really is like, woof. For basically 1 mana, they just sweep the whole board. When you play Goblins, it's like, oh man. And I'm not saying Fire Magic's broken, but... Alright, well, no VV. No VV in the Cauldron yet. So we probably should just be good with the Frontline Rush now, huh? Sure. Alright, no VV Cauldron. We're looking good. It's okay, right? I don't know. We got the Ghost Vacuum. We got the Torches. I'm probably going to keep this. Only considering the matchup. Because we can Torch their little things. And then we can Vacuum their VV. But we're going to need to see at least 1 more land, sadly. I'm just doing this now. I don't even care. Don't want to get spell pierced or something. No, just whatever. Get rid of this damn Mako thing. Cauldron. Alright, so now we got a Ghost Vacuum to at least mitigate that. And we do snag another mountain. But I can't go for the Searslicer Goblin. Well, hold on. Yeah, because if they just go for like Tursa, we just can't have that happen. So let's not get crazy. It's just Ghost Vacuum. We're not getting crazy here. If turn 3, they just go Tursa into discard VV, then they just win on the spot. Like it's just over. They win. Got these frontline rushes. I mean, I'll probably burn one of these frontline rushes in terms of just like making the goblins rather than making the combat trick stuff. FOMO. They actually don't have any blue sources right now, which is kind of funny. Alright, let's go frontline rush. Create 2 goblins. There's no... yeah, there's nothing that they can really snag here, so I think we actually just go torch the tower. Bargain. Even if they did have a creature, we could just snipe it with the Ghost Vacuum. Do I need another land here? I'm going to say yeah, I guess. We go with Searslicer, and then we can still hold up another frontline rush. That feels pretty strong, right? So we're kind of, speaking of Spider-Man, we just kind of like a little Spider-Man meme where we're just pointing at each other with the Cauldron and the Ghost Vacuum, which is kind of funny. But now that I even declared an attacker, we got the Searslicer Goblin. Unless they, you know, kill my Goblin. Alright. Got a little bit of a board established. I don't think using the frontline rush on this is really worth it. I mean, just as like a defensive, like a really weird, expensive defensive trick here. Probably not. It's close. It's closer than it should be, though. But I'm going to say no. Let's probably use one. I want to push the pace here a little bit. I do have one more. But I'm getting a little nervous. Ah! That land is so bad. That land is so bad. Bad. We need a little bit more pressure to kind of close this out. I'm not ready to go for the frontline rush. I also don't really want to use the frontline rush for another few ones, because you just know a fire magic's coming. I feel like the fire magic's coming. So no land, please no land. It's not a land. It's not a land, right? I'm not ready to go for the frontline rush in either mode, sadly. Mako. Yeah, I don't think I even need to really bargain this, right? No. Rest in peace. Well, I don't think there's any real downside to doing this. I'm gonna try it out, baby. Rest in peace. And that kind of mitigates my Ghost Vacuum. But whatever. Then I guess I can go for this. Please don't fire magic me. Alright, they're so... that's fine, right? Please don't fire magic me. ERA. I need not land off the top. Just any sort of firepower in any capacity in any way, shape, or form would be phenomenal. Yeah, Rest in Peace seems to be like one of the best speed bumps versus a stack, right? Mako. I don't think we want to go wide here, just because now we got 2 toughness to worry about. I think we just try to draw not a land, and it's a scamp. It's not a land, baby. So now we got the frontline rush with the scamp kind of combo going on. Only problem is do I really want to swing in? Not really, man. Not really. So the only problem with this is when it dies, right? So the rest in peace obviously does not help us there, but we still can use it as a combat trick. So maybe now that I have the rest in peace, maybe now. I still think rest in peace is just like too good versus this deck to do it, so I don't really regret it. We could go for Frontline Rush. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we attack? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Eidetic Memory. So now their stuff's gonna start getting big. They're probably not expecting this. Like, this is not a widely played card whatsoever. So I'm hoping that I can kind of maybe catch them with their pants down a little bit. Kind of catch them off guard here. So not attacking. I don't really want to go wider. I think we need this to kind of finish out the game. But now I have to attack. Now I'm heavily... Yeah, now I'm heavily incentivized to attack here, so... And again, the Scamp is not dying now because of rest in peace, so kind of close. Kind of not great here. Yeah, the rest in peace is really working against us. Maybe rest in peace is not the best sideboard card, but... when it's good, it's just so good, so... 1, 2, 3, 4... I think I gotta try. We're gonna lose 2 creatures on this, so I think I have to try this. Oh, fuck. Spot removal is just so... man. Alright. Not looking good here. Come to think of it, though, I don't know if the rest in peace was a liability that time, because, I mean, how could it be? If they had spot removal, I guess we couldn't Frontline Rush, but then I guess we could have done it a turn earlier, so wishy-washy, balance, I don't know. Maybe rest in peace is not the best move for this deck, I don't know. It just feels like Conqueror, I don't know. I can sit here and shrug until the hills or the cows come home. At the end of the day, I just don't know, because this deck is just so hard to play against. The VV Cauldron. I guess I haven't seen a VV yet, but this Cauldron deck is just a nightmare. It really is. There's just nothing you can actually do. They just... Yeah, it's like the perfect deck, almost. Oh. The problem is, too... See, the other problem, too, is... when they have the graveyard, you go, oh, well, now you just don't go for rest in peace. You kind of can't. You can't, because now if you go for Ghost Vacuum, if you're only relying on Ghost Vacuum, you can't. Because now let's say you go for Ghost Vacuum and you get rid of their Midnight Stories or whatever, right? Okay, we might just have this with the Hordemaster. But you can't, because now that you tapped out for Ghost Vacuum, then they can just go in for VV per normal. You know what I mean? So, but either way, let's go for the Hordemaster, and I think we got this. Thank God, I hate this deck so much. Send it in. Well, we don't have it yet. Don't have it yet, but we're closer. We're an inch closer. Oh, the rest in peace is cooking us. But like I said, I don't know what else you do, right? Maybe just another Ghost Vacuum, and then you have 2 Ghost Vacuums? I don't know. There's a chance. There's a chance. There's not a chance. Alright, there's still a chance. Got 2 life here. They just have lethal, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. I think we can rock this. We got Shelter by Ghost if everything else fails for the Cauldron on turn 2. So we only have white sources from the Verge, which is not good. There's the Conqueror. Don't know if I can get into the Conqueror, if I can't get into more land. But we'll see. Yep. Yeah, I remember that. Yep, the Dropkick Bomber. I think it was from Foundations, I believe. Maybe Ether Drift. I don't know. Why are you swinging in here, Mako? I guess I'll just take it. Okay. I'm going to go for the Goblin before I set up with the Hordemaster. If they don't go for Cauldron, we're not sheltering my ghosts. If they want to use the removal on my little goblins, that's fine. Because I do have a Conqueror that I'm oh. Well, that's the one thing. I guess they kind of at least kill one of their creatures there, so. I'm going to try it out. Seems like it's a decent chance to just die right away, but. Alright, Clarion Conqueror. Let's see with your little Cauldron if we can kind of take care of that. Feels like it's going to die to like Glacial Dragon Rush or a Braid or something, but it's at least a nice little something for them to worry about, I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to set this down. We could go for the Frontline Rush, but again, this is kind of our cute little combat trick, so I'd rather just keep it still. FOMO. So there's a Glacial Dragon Hunt. Okay. They clearly don't have up priority. So, I mean, they clearly don't have priority up here. So, I'm just going to go for this instead. Ah, man, it's just, I hate this deck. It's so gross to play. I feel like they're just going to go VV. Something crazy. We have this, and then we have Frontline Rush. We might be able to sneak a win here if I go for a Hordemaster into a Rush. If they don't block, we'll see. Take away their Glacial Dragon Harmonize stuff. Tursa, sure. Into this. Mako. That is really bad, though. Just having this chump blocker here is really gross. So we don't have no other option here. We're just going in straight in for the Hordemaster. Guy swing here. Searslicer Goblin. I mean, I don't want to give them back to their FOMO. Do we use the Frontline Rush? Probably not. I guess we're gonna have to just like swing in this thing only. I can't use this Frontline Rush, right? I just can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 7. I mean, we got enough on the back end, so hopefully they just don't VV Cauldron me. It always seems like you're looking like relatively okay, and then they just drop VV Cauldron, and then they just go infinite, and then you lose out of nowhere. Because like right now, it seems like we're doing okay, but just by the way the game this deck plays, I'm always on edge with it. So there's VV. So if they find a whatchamacallit, they drop down untapped land into Cauldron, we lose. Alright. Thank Guggen, no Cauldron. Whew. Good God. It's always so stressful. Because like I said, they drop down VV Cauldron. The game's over. Game would literally just be over on the spot. Alright, let's do a little bit of thinking here. Is it better to go for Frontline Rush now that I have this? Let's say they block. So these are going to be 2 more 3/3s. So they block. 2, 4, 7, 10. That should just be enough. They're tapped out as far as I'm concerned, or as I know. Woo! I cannot believe it. We're sending the house. Don't care. Send them, baby. You can only block 2. Math for blockers. And I'm enough to do enough math there, baby. Goblins take it out. Get out of here, VV Cauldron. It feels so good. GG's, baby. Spur ye, hear ye. How you doing here? The Virtuous. I actually noticed that with like the little, what are these called here? Titles or whatever the hell. I don't use them. I don't need them. But we got a Howlsquad Heavy into a Krenko. Hopefully we can kind of get some fun going here with them. This is, what the art for this? This is actually that 1-drop, I think, right? This is that 1-drop, whatchamacallit. Tormund's Talent or whatever the hell. I think it's a commander card. So not hitting that land, just nasty. I'm I guess I don't really want to take a 2-for-1 here, so whatever. Let's go for another one, and we need lands, baby. We need the lands for the Howlsquad Heavy into the Krenko madness. What's this thing? Oh, Vengeful Bloodwish, that's fine. So they endure 1. I imagine they just make a creature or whatever, but I'm probably just going to go for the Torture Tower no matter what. That's fine. That's honestly not that bad. But I'd rather just go for the Blood Witch instead. Get a little exile going. Hordemaster it is. Still no land, but hey, it is what it is. We're trying out here. I'm trying to play some red creatures and tap them sideways, baby. So, alright, got max speed here. Nope, not doing that. This has got to just be like weenies, right? This card has always seemed a little bit weird to me because it's kind of like, it seems like it should be good, right? It's almost like a Preacher of the Schism thing where like when they attack, they get like a little bonus, but yeah, let's just swing in, baby. I'm assuming they have some sort of removal, being Orzhov. You got to imagine they have some sort of removal here. Double strike. Oh, Pylon! Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Sure. I haven't seen Pylon in a long time. Been a real long time since I've seen Pylon. Alright, it gets rid of our land. That's the kind of bad thing about the Hordemaster is it's only with creatures, so if you get dry, then good God, are you really dry. Alright, gotta go double face. This Surveyor actually is losing them life, so like it's not really that bad, I don't think. So, alright, I don't know if we're gonna need the Howlsquad Heavy or Krenko. I would love to see them, but hey, it is what it is. I'm waiting for like the Pazzow, you know? Oh, Lunar, what is this? Lunar Convocation. Okay. I'm waiting for the POW card. I'm also waiting for me to get a land, but we might be waiting that for a while. I guess we just have to go sheltered onto my lovely double strike creature. That just makes the most sense, I suppose. I guess it's just the Blood Witch, so that when I swing in here, we can do so without being afraid. And now that we have double strike here, they can't even really double block the Bashtronaut correctly, so that's nice. Bang, bang, baby. Alright, so Howlsquad Heavy and Krenko be damned. I guess we just won't play them. We'll just play our cheap stuff. But, hey, Goblins do like to play low to the ground, I suppose. Can't imagine this is looking too good for them, right? You gotta pay 2 life to draw a card. They're also bleeding themselves out with the Surveyor. Okay. At this point, I mean, I gotta go Howlsquad Heavy, right? So it's only other tokens that have haste, but we still gotta try it. I guess we do swing with this, but I'm a little nervous, though. I'm a little nervous what's going on here. Let's save the Searslicer. Obviously, they've got 2 life. So, I mean, presumably, I assume they have at least 1 removal spell. Right. So maybe I should have just swung in with the, I guess, Pylon? Yeah, I don't know. I would assume they would have, like, maybe some other stuff, but they did show me the Pylon, so, I mean, I can't put that on them. It's definitely on me, for sure. Alright, if we do get the Howlsquad Heavy to get going, then we got Krenko Mob Boss, and then we can get absolutely insane, and just maybe swing in super wide. And then they won't be able to Pylon that wide, I guess. So I knew it. I knew this had to be Sephiroth. I was like, there's just too much going on here right now. Down to 5. Alright, let's make the most use of this, right? Other things have haste with the Howlsquad Heavy. Howlsquad Heavy can give us 3 mana. So if I go for Hordemaster, we should be able to go Krenko, no problem. Alright, Hordemaster. And now we got the Howlsquad Heavy, baby. I think it's time to do it. No, hold on. We actually have... No, we don't. I don't care. Krenko Mob Boss with the Howlsquad Heavy. Make sure we hold up full control for this. Hold up full control. And then we go for Krenko Mob Boss. Look at my goblins, baby. Swing in, mass for blockers. I don't care. You got the Blood Witch, but I don't think I'm going to use the stack with this attack, and we're not. Krenko, baby. Squee, my lovely Squee. You are rotating out, and I love the Squee. All right, let's get it, baby. Greedy Freebooter. Verge into Skrelv. I might get a little crazy and swing in with the Skrelv if I means getting another goblin here. Lunar Convocation. Taking a lot of pain there, my friend. Do I swing in with Skrelv? I think so. Sure. Sure, whatever. Take your little treasure. I want to get my Searslicer Goblin out here with another little goblin. Oh yeah, we need that attack trigger. We needed that, so I don't care. I stand by my decision. A little unorthodox just to put the Skrelv out to dry, but hey, whatever. Pylon, what the hell? That's a fade. That costs no convoke here. I guess it makes sense, though, if you are going to be running... I mean, a few Pylons I can kind of understand, just because, like, you know, you're running all these weenies to convoke it. I can see the vision. But can you see the Squee Dubious Monarch? Go for it, baby. Let's get a Squee. Vav. Into a journal. Okay, whoa, what the... I mean, they're going to have to attack in with this to make the use of that. So, yeah. Oh, well, I guess they didn't want any some of the Squee, the Dubious Monarch.